Hello everyone and welcome to another live stream. Tonight is CG Fire Veritas night, and to be honest, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Looking at his data, I guess I did a review of his banner, but in terms of CG Fire Veritas, I'm not quite sure where I stand on him. I think he's pretty good for a lot of different reasons. I don't know if he's necessarily good enough given what else there is. It would have been nice if he would have just been a clear, easy answer. But I think he's definitely strong and powerful, and really, what else are you looking for? So let's get some music going, shall we? So tonight we are probably not doing the step up because I just don't feel like doing that tonight. But we will be live streaming a pool battle between Mog and Boko in a little bit. Don't want to do it right at the start because, you know, want to give people a chance to get here, see all of that. So, of course, the big story today is CG Fire Veritas. And hi, Squigglesworth, how are you? First person here tonight. Of course, the big story is CG Fire Veritas. And he's pretty good. He's pretty cool. If nothing else, his start of the battle triple cast action is a little strong. By the way, seems like the music's a little quiet. Just gonna up that. Hello, Tiramisu lover. Nice to see you. But this triple cast, being able to use his stronger support abilities right from turn 1, I gotta say, that feels very, very good. Did I do the wrong? I don't want to do that. I don't think we want to do that. I think we want to use this triple cast, but we want to show off his cool abilities. I think one of the strongest things about him is his AoE Fire Imbue. That could be a lot stronger than I think a lot of people give credit for. Hello, Krat Diablo. Lots of people showing up already. So all of this is particularly strong because he can give, you know, not only fire resistance, but fire 2 units attack, which makes them, you know, potentially elemental chainers without ever having to, you know, equip an element. Of course, there's my favorite unit, which is just Faye right now. Well, my favorite physical damage unit. Characters only do single target fire immune for the most part. Exactly. It's so hard because it's like I just he's so hard to recommend right now because next month could be Axstar, and Axstar should be, in theory, considerably a better investment. But that being said, Ignacio did kind of end up being like, he has one really big advantage, and that is the fact that he can fire immune, he can buff the party for a long amount of time, and his limit burst is Holy Explosion Frames. Holy Explosion Frames is really freaking valuable. It's really valuable, and even on only an, like, I think it's an 1100, 900 attack Ignacio, he's really, really strong. I'm saving no matter what you say. Okay, okay. Honestly, I feel like he is... I feel like Fire Veritas, I feel like CG Fire Veritas, he's really good. It's just hard to say go for it when, you know, next month could be just insane. Could be insane. Might not be insane. All we might get is Wind Veritas, who will be possibly another subpar Dragoon. Ignacio. We gotta do some fire, we gotta do some green magic. So we're just gonna be doing a little bit of story to start. We are doing the pulls. We are doing a pull battle between Mog and Boko. The only thing this time is that Mog gets 5 pulls, where Boko only gets 4, because Mog was the loser last time, so he gets an extra ticket. I felt like that was fair. Felt that was like a fair decision. Global again getting short end of the stick with the step up on the Sephiroth. Yeah. There isn't really much else to say about that. It's just true. They are definitely feeling like they are getting the short end of the stick. I think I want you. Get an ambivalent feeling from Ignacio. Like, okay, so one of the big things that I've talked about chain finishers is the problem that there just isn't room in the party for chain finishers. But if you're going to keep CG Hayu, giving CG Hayu fire element on that limit burst with any kind of elemental debuff is fucking stupid. Just want to do my Faye up with lots of man killer, but I'm guessing your plan is to do the story event trial, which will make you pull. Yeah, I don't know. It depends how the night goes. We might do some trial, but currently I'm not super excited. Firelord hype. I mean, Firelord is also just kind of a cool guy. But I have to say, his 6-star is just not good. If you're going to go for him, you kind of got to go for the 7-star. I just want to know, did FFB JP get a step up for CG Lit or Nickel? No. I'm like 95% sure there was no step up banner for CG Nickel, because I remember spending a ton of resources and not having a step up. CG Lid definitely didn't have a step up. Sephiroth came in Japan after CG Lid and CG Nickel, and Sephiroth was the first step up banner. At least it is not the FF8 banner bad. Yeah, but back in the FF8 banner, I got my Runoas, so I was pretty happy with that banner. I mean, it's been proven that your love or hatred of a banner is completely dependent on what your success is. Like, might be the worst banner in the world, but if you get 4 rainbows in a row, you're gonna love that banner forever. Alright, well, here we go, Broad Ignacio. Alright, well, let's just punch things in the face a whole bunch. Don't even really need to think about this when we just hit the auto button. Maybe. Die, squirrel! So, you know, as much as people might complain or whatever about a banner, it's perfectly fine. Like, anything is subjective to luck in this game. You can have a 90% rainbow rate and still get like 3 yellows in a row. It's unlikely to happen, but it does happen. And when it does happen, it sucks really hard. And I've looked at the extra stages, and the extra stages might be a bit difficult this time. Might be a bit difficult this time again. I have 50k Lapis, and I think instead of doing the step up for the Sephiroth, I should dump it all on CG Nickel banner. What do you think? Well, Crap Diablo, the big question is, what role do you need? Because Sephiroth is still a incredibly valuable 7-star. He can either be true dual hand or he can be single hand, dual wield. Pretty easy. He's still the strongest dual wield unit in Japan, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's still an accurate statement. But, like, if you need a buffer, then you should probably go for CG Nickel, because CG Nickel is still an absolutely 100% solid buffer, just as CG Lid is a 100% solid debuffer. Alright, what's the next one? 2 fire attacks. Oh, and support. We gotta do green magic. Yeah, and Sephiroth 7-star has a lot of chaining options. Like, Sephiroth is just the perfect chaining partner. Except for his true dual hand, he can't double cast his shit. But other than that, he's really good. You don't have any green magic. Someone has to have green magic. There's some green magic. Alright, well, punch in the face. Hello, Graph Lightbreaker. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Attackers in FFE are a dime a dozen, but support in FFE are very few. I don't know if I'd say very few. The role of support is starting to become just more varied, where we're starting to see more units that support that are still attackers. Take CG Fire Veritas. CG Fire Veritas is a very good support unit, mainly because his MP cost isn't super high and he only uses a tiny amount of limit burst, which is perfectly fine because his TMR, which you want equipped on him anyway, gives limit burst gain. So, yeah. Alright, use a limit burst. You do some black magic. Cool. So I think I think that, you know, support units are starting to become a little bit more just mixed, and that makes like focus support maybe less valuable, maybe not less valuable. I guess it depends on how you look at it. Who has green magic? Or black magic? Faye has black magic. Sure, why not? Right, limit burst. Well, this will kill both of these, but in the second round, we'll just use Fire Veritas' limit burst, because it's cool looking. If you want the Bara, then this guy's pretty good. Umbra is 7-star. Nickel still relevant at this point? Oh, it's very relevant. It's 100% relevant. It is incredibly relevant. Mainly because CG Nickel 7-star got a whole bunch of elemental resistance, which just happened to be really good versus Leviathan. A whole bunch of the 12 weapon trials, as well as just a few other things. Alexander, too. CG Nickel is still very relevant. He is... I want to say that he's one of the most relevant units, like the long-term relevant, but it's arguable right now because both Elfim and, what's her name? That one girl. One of the new buffers do put up a really good fight, as well as Ignacio is a really good option too. But no, I mean, like, Nickel is perfectly fine. Whichever 7-star you get is pretty fine. Earth magic? Really? Why earth magic? Oh, and do a summon. So honestly, Nickel is a good long-term investment. So is CG Lid. But, I mean, you're kind of playing the field that you're going to want 2 of them at some point. Totally meaningless, but... True. I don't know how good his enhancement will be. Probably extra stats, which is fine. I don't think Alum's gonna push him into being something truly broken. He said last wordsingly. Ooh, tough enemy. So, in the extra stage this month, you are looking at the one undead ghost horse rider. You're looking at another, I think it's undead creature. And then you also have integer, which integer... Strengthened integer, I remember being somewhat of a pain in the ass. I don't know if it'll be as bad as last month, but definitely might still be bad. I have one Lauren, and if I get a UOC ticket, I'll get a second 7-star, which is why I'm not aiming for CG Lit. And that's a fine position. I don't think Lauren or Lorraine on the Japanese side is super great, because her chaining definitely requires a specific partner. So you have to be thinking about team composition. That really drives your pulls, unless you're in a good position where you have so many units that you can just be like, yeah, you know, you'll just try for CG this unit for no reason. Yeah, you can use Raise on the first boss. That's not the problem here. The problem will be integer, the third fight. That'll probably be pretty difficult. So I'd be setting up for the final fight more than anything. Beast Killer's probably going to be important. No unit is 100% future-proof indefinitely. No, but as much of a big deal as everybody makes about, you know, oh my god, like you have to get CG Hayu, you can still do a lot of the trials with things like units like Sephiroth or anything like that. They're still very powerful units. It's just there are clearly more powerful units out there. Alright, 3 magics, no recovery, limit burst, water, okay. Light, that might suck a little bit. Oh no, never mind. We have Fae. We have no problems whatsoever. 2 limit bursts, kill with a limit burst. Okay. Seems like a pretty easy. Wait, did they dictate who I have to bring? No, they didn't. Who do we have in our friends list that we can bring? Let's bring Mist. I don't think Bart gets enough credit as actually being as interesting as he is. I also have 3 Lauren, that's why I'm also not looking for CG Lit. CG Lit is still the most powerful debuffer, but yes, Lorraine can do more damage while debuffing. Lauren or Lorraine doesn't really become anything special until her 7-star. Where CG Lit is just pretty much good from her 6-star. But if you already have the investment, then there isn't really much point unless you want something that's even stronger for the future. Like, for instance, I have CG Hayu. I didn't need to go for Faye. I did feel I needed to go for Ellie, because Ellie is just bananas and nuts. Yeah, that was my big problem with Jet. Jet felt like a better, in general, chaining unit, but he felt comparatively weaker to Hayu, who came out long before Hayu did. Or, I mean, long before Jet did. Lauren's 7-star should be able to reach approximately 2,000 eventually, which, again, is lower than Sephiroth, which is one of the problems I have with Lauren. But, as it turns out, Lauren and Sephiroth make pretty good chaining partners. I do believe. 3 things of magic, no recovery. Is CG Hayu dethroned in FFE? No, he's not. He's not. Look, when it comes right down to it, Hayu's Limit Burst is still the strongest thing in the game, especially because Bahamut's Tear exists. Now, I will concede that Bahamut's Tear is an incredibly rare piece of equipment that requires a lot to get, but there is no doubt in my mind 100% that he is still the king of damage dealers. Because that limit burst is head and tails stronger than anything else. Ow. Cough, cough. He has a lot of rivals in terms of the physical damage he deals. Like, I would argue that Faye is considerably stronger and more consistent, but Hayu's limit burst is just insane. It's insane. The 30 hit chaining with a potential of elemental is stupid, especially if you consider that Bahamut's Tear boosts that limit burst considerably stronger, and Squall's Super TMR exists too. So yeah, I'm never gonna be sold on the idea that Hayu can be dethroned easily. Jet came very close. Jet definitely has strong chaining options, but Jet's limit burst is hot garbage. Or fairly close to it. That might make some people angry, but eh. Wow, rip that wolf. I guess we can just auto this. CG Hayu is just the... In terms of physical damage, I would say that CG Hayu is far more valuable than any physical damage dealer that has come so far. It's ice, it's not water, you dumb apple. It's fine, I didn't need it anyway. At this rate, I'm never going to enhance another unit ever again. Use black magic, yet use holy. Makes sense. STMR setups are weak arguments, even as a whale they're rare. It may not be used as a standard in medium at power level. I don't care. CG Hayu's limit burst at 1900%, regardless, is super strong. And if you want to consider it, Jet is... Most of the strong Jet builds I've seen have used Super TMR too. So, honestly, his isn't any really necessarily stronger, and CG Hayu still has strong and triple casting with his chaining abilities. So, I don't see the need, ever, for Jet to go super hard on Jet. That limit burst at 30 hit chaining is just way nicer. And what's more, it's been proven for a long time that it's way nicer. What the hell was I supposed to be doing in this fight? Holy. I can do holy. Love Faye. Faye is just friggin' awesome. Hayu is a good investment. Like, there are units that have come along that have been both good and bad investments. Like, as much as I like CG Citra, summoners have dropped out of the conversation. That's more of anything here. When we're talking about, is this unit better than this unit, or this unit better than this unit? Like, the thing is, what are people using? I think Bart is really good as a 100% evade unit, but nobody's talking about him, so he's not that interesting. I think Faye is an incredibly much stronger option in terms of long-term chaining fights, especially versus machines, but, you know, depends what people are talking about, and Hayu has just been the topic of conversation for so long. And we don't really compare versus old trials, because old trials aren't super fair comparisons. I've seen damage showing off of Jet, and I think it's impressive, but I've also seen like 2 Hayus just OTKing Omega. God of War 4, still trying to make my way through it. Love it. Great game, but need to get through it. Anyway, let's use a giant warship to kill this thing. Also, Bart has this limit burst, so Bart's fucking cool. Cool. I hope to finish it one day when I finally have time. I'm trying to stream most of it, so it takes a little bit longer for me to get through it. Hardcore rock music! Every time I see Ellie's limit burst, I'm like, oh, look, it's a Gundam thing. Xenogears feel like Xenogear units felt like a great investment. I am super happy with the Xenogear units. Super happy with the Xenogear units. Those feel just cool. Oh, if you play the old God of Wars, you'll love the new God of Wars because the combat's still absolutely solid. It's just, I think there's better storytelling now and, you know, kind of more character development, which was sorely missing from previous God of Wars. Yeah, Kratos, we get it. You're angry. Anyway. But I do realize that when we talk about STMRs, I'm talking about a very small percentage of the population. But it is the dream to get an STMR. And Fire Veritas' STMR, while we're talking about it, is pretty damn insane. A 1.9 times variance is a super high variance, especially on a 170 attack weapon on a true dual hand unit. That's really good. I have a lot of reasons to like Fire Veritas. I'm just not convinced that he's worth throwing stuff at because next month is E3. And by the sounds of it, we'll get some kind of big event. Man, my inbox is going to be so damn cluttered. I have all of these enhancement stones that I am never going to use at this rate. Alright. Yeah, Kratos used to be a very kind of just one-dimensional character. Alright, well, I think we've given it enough time. I think 22 minutes feels pretty good. So, I think we're going to be doing the pole battle. And tonight's pole battle is between Mog and Boko. Because, if you don't know, now, regardless of how good this banner is in terms of units, the simple fact is, well, okay, first of all, I have to say that both of the 4 stars have pretty nice TMRs to get your hand on. And that's not super TMR related. But if you have any 4-star tickets, getting a whole bunch of Trust Moogles for free seems pretty good. So the way this is going to work is basically we'll let Mog go first. Mog will be doing 5 4-star ticket pulls, whereas Boko is going to be doing 4 4-star ticket pulls. Now, I held up 3 fingers there. I don't know how to count. It's okay. So, the only other thing is that on Banner Rainbow, worth 10 points. Off Banner Rainbow, worth 5 points. We're going to be doing the point system because it's easier to keep track of who wins. Basically, if you get an Ignacio, you're probably going to win. And then, other than that, on Banner 4 stars, we'll say, I don't know, 2 points. Off Banner, off Banner Yellow Crystals will just be a 1 point. So, yeah, I'm going to hide, let these, well, no, I guess I don't need to hide tonight, but I am going to hit the record button so I can record this for the YouTubes. Oh, damn it, I should have done the explanation when I started. Okay, well, we're going to be recording this for YouTube, so I'm going to be doing I guess the announcement one more time. Alright, so bear with me, guys. Alright, hello everyone, and today we are here for the CG Fire Veritas pull battles. So close to not screwing that up. Anyway, today we're going to have another case of Mog versus Boko. And who's going to win? I don't know. These two guys are now pretty competitive when it comes to doing their pulls. And so today, Mog is lost the last one, so we're going to give him a bit of help, and he's going to get to do 5 4-star ticket pulls. Yeah, you're pretty excited. Anyway, and then Boko will get to do 4. Whoever gets the highest amount or the best result will declare the winner. That seems to be the way that we're going to do this from now on. So, first of all, let's sound off, Mog. Yeah, okay, alright, buddy. So, you're going to be going first, you'll be doing all of your pulls, and then Boko will be doing his. Honestly, personally, I'm hoping for a rainbow, but it's up to these two guys' luck. So, here we go. Everyone, cross your finger out there. I would like to at least get a rainbow tonight. Boy, would I like to get. Alright, off you go, Mog. And the main reason we're dumping all of our 4-star crystals is because, that's not a rainbow. You said you were going to get a rainbow tonight and beat Boko senselessly. Alright. Is because you get guaranteed trust moogles with every pull. And here we're going to get basically 5-star all and 4. Hey, look at that! 10% already! Feels pretty good? Yeah, I know, you wanted a rainbow. It's okay. You still got a few more pulls. Alright, so that was pull number 1. 1 point for Mog. Oh, RNGesus, please give us... God damn it. Look, I don't make the rates. Reform into a rainbow 1 time? Actually, 3 times. 4 times. Okay, so you got an on-banner rainbow. So that's 2 more points for Mog. I'm just going to hope that I actually keep track properly tonight. Alright, Mog, go again. Number 3. Yeah, I know, you're not having good luck tonight. Boko might just feature, but again. Okay, well, that's another 2 points for Mog. Pretty good, Mog. Yeah, well, it's not over yet. Alright, here we go. Pull number 4. Oh, Mog's getting discouraged. Click it, Mog. Well, that's only a 1 point for Mog, so my math skills are pretty good. That's 6. Alright, come on, Mog. Get excited, come on, do it! Mog's not feeling it tonight. Not bad. Yeah, you got a couple of on-banner units. That feels pretty good. And a couple of 10%. Hey, not bad at all. Alright, you know the rules. Gotta let Boko give it a shot. Alright, Boko. Give us a kia. There you go. Alright, buddy. Time to go. Your turn. Also, are you on camera? Yeah, you are. Alright, buddy. You feeling the rainbow luck? Find out soon enough. Not feeling the rainbow luck tonight, you guys. Okay, 2 points. 2 points. You really need a rainbow to do super good here. Alright, so let's keep going, see what we get. Oh, oh my god. Yeah, buddy. Well, oh, poor Mog. Oh, poor Mog. It doesn't even matter at this point. Basically, yeah, Boko wins. God damn it. You son of a... Oh my god. Yeah, you did it. You did it. Well, okay, guys. So Boko wins. I don't know what else to say. Boko still has 2 more pulls though, so victory lap, buddy. Boko doesn't even care. Boko's pretty happy. Boko likes to spam quick though. Okay, Magnesium. Alright, alright. You got 1 more. You can do this. Maybe. Aww. Come on, spam it! Spam it! No dice. Okay, alright. Pretty good. Good job, Boko. Alright, you got 1. Unfortunately, I'm pretty unhappy sticking with 1. So, we might do up to step 3. Let's see if we can get a little bit lucky. Alright, you know what? Redemption time. Come on up, Mog. You can do the first 2 steps. Boko gets to do step 3. Alright? That feels somewhat fair. Give us a Kupo. Yeah. Alright. Anything for redemption. Mog's having a hard time. Mog's having a really hard time, you guys. It's okay, Mog. Give it a shot. Well, you got a yellow. Yeah, I know, buddy. It's a hard knot life. Alright. Boko, you get 1 more shot at this. Give us a Kia. That's a good boy. Boko is not happy with that blue. Oh my god! Wow! Cannot beat the luck of the Chocobo. Woo! Alright, you guys. Well, yeah. Boko wins. 2nd banner in a row. Ooh, ooh, this is gonna be a heated rivalry for the rest of the year. Oh my god. Look at how happy he is. Smug little bastard. Love you, but you're a smug little bastard, let me tell you. Alright, well, now we just begin the process of leveling you the hell up. Also, check out the haul we got. We got an extra 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70? Did I count that right? Yeah, 70% in Trust Moogles. That feels pretty good too. Alright, so how am I going to... I guess I'm just going to level like this. I mean, we're all in on CG Fire Veritas now. I'm definitely not doing the Final Fantasy X banner anymore. Plus, it feels like a pretty good place to stop. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I know I have 2 more here. Also now, unfortunately, I do have to clear out my inbox. But thank you, Graph Life Breaker. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Catalyst Puppet. Alright, so now I can stop recording for YouTube. Congratulations, Boko. One last time, give us a kia for good luck. That's for everyone else out there. Alright. Okay, now the YouTube segment is over. Now we can focus back on clearing that. Oh, my damn inbox. Because we picked up, you know, just a few 4 stars there, so we probably want to, I don't know, make a little bit of room. Hey, Zandane, how are you? How are you? Yes, we got lucky there. Well, Boko got lucky there. That was definitely a lot better than I was expecting it to. Alright, well, we have our own Fire Veritas now. I don't know how strong I can make him, but... What do I even have for... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Just 10. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to fuse a whole bunch of stuff together and make room. Alright, we definitely, I think, want Fire Veritas' TMR. I don't want to fuse into that one first. I want to fuse into this one so I can get a nice 100%. Are you excited? I'm excited to try him out. He is definitely going to be a big investment, though. I have to invest now into his attack as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. So I am excited. Don't get me wrong. I am a little concerned about how much I'll have to put into him to get him being really good. I don't think I even have a good axe for him. Yeah, that's the thing. His super TMR feels super important. Same old, no iPad at the moment, so no FFE JP for me. Aw, that's too bad. I hope it gets fixed soon for you. It's no fun not being able to play. Okay, so we gotta kill some units here, so... E. So I need 9, more than 9 spaces. Who do I sacrifice? This one. That's really not a difficult choice there. And I could probably kill a few brothers. And probably a few Belgiumines, too. And probably... just one of this guy, actually. I want to keep 2 of him because I really want to get his TMR. Alright, so let's fuse my... Because her TMR is really bad. Her TMR is, like, shockingly bad. My big question is, what the hell do I have for axes? You know what? Let's make some room. It's fine. I'll probably get a fair number of brothers in the future. But yeah, this is why you dump your 4-star units, because you can get... excuse me. Excuse me, I'm dying. You can get a lot of Trust Mastery really, really quickly. Super quickly. The big problem I have with Fire Veritas is that his Super TMR just really, or I mean, his TMR is super useless compared to a lot of other units in the game. It is a valid concern as to why I do not... That's the wrong one. That's the right one. I can't wait for the end of the month upgrade where we finally get separate boxes for units that cannot be brought into battle. I'm going to have like 100 spaces open. Woo, almost there. Just need a few more spots. Ooh, I have a Tim. Tim, and use you, probably use... Oh boy, where's my Edgar? Sorry, bit of a lull in the stream just because you know what though? Inkcross is going to be really happy. Inkcross has been cheering for Mog, against Mog. Just 100 you've been stacking on the Cactar, or on the Cactar. Yeah. That'll be probably the best quality of life adjustment we'll see in Japan for 8. Where's the elf? Also, I can probably just throw 100% directly at that second Fire Veritas because we want his TMR and I want the space in my inbox, so that's probably pretty safe. You're gonna 7-star something, you might as well get their TMR. If nothing else, it's a source of true dual hand. Boop. Swimming in trust moogles. Mog, don't worry, buddy. You'll get there. Eventually, you will get. Nice. So I have... Okay, well, we'll do the somewhat quick way of leveling. Here. Unlock this. 30. Yes. Sure, whatever. Doesn't matter. Like, I can make a lot of room really quickly if I could just get rid of all of those Cactars. The problem is that I'm saving those Cactars for when I have a 7-star. So I need to really quickly take this. That was stupid. What I meant to do is go in here, quit that. For anyone who doesn't know, there's a really easy way, and that's just stack every piece of EXP up equipment you can get, and then just King Mog sell 1 max. Oh, he does too. Too late. I'm already committed to this stupid strategy. I'll show this off because this is what I do to raise anything that is below a 7-star in this game. Because spending Cactars doesn't feel that good, but if you have enough EXP items, you can actually just stack them together to get a compounding effect. Alright, here we go. And Oren's going to do all the heavy lifting for us. easy there, sound card. King Mog does sell cactars. I should probably just go do that. It would probably be faster. God, he's big. I just saved the old cactars, so max normal cactars at level 30 and 40 king cactars. That's a lot you have saved, Squiggles. I like the 30% defense. I like that he has stats and other stuff too. But Squiggles made a good point. I should just be doing the easy thing. Also because I'm streaming. Hence the 100 space sliding. I probably have a little bit of currency I can spend. Yeah, I have a little bit. I have 287,000. I feel I could spend it. Woohoo! I would guess I'm getting 200 unit space back when it comes. What will you do with all that unit space? Will you go on a lapis buying spree? I'm not even bothering with the fusing method. Let's spend, baby, spend! Woohoo! That's pretty decent defense stat right there, considering that he has really nothing equipped. Not a very impressive attack stat yet, but we're getting there. It's really nice just having the resources to be like, yeah, I got a 7. Just got it. God, he's big. Also, this completes my CG collection again. I am doing really good. I have every CG unit in the game. Not a 7-star version of every CG unit, but still pretty good. I know it's inefficient. Somebody out there is going to be really annoyed with me being like, oh my god, he's wasted so many cacti. He even made the fusion video. How many maxed up King Mog do you need to level a 6-star to a 7-star max? Well, we're going to find that out in about, I don't know, a couple minutes. Okay, so 50 was not enough. We know that now. Of course, we're still trying to get to the 6-star, but whatever. So level 80, so I'm going to need, let's try 20. I feel pretty good about 20. I think 20 will get us there. Depends if you do it on the enhancement event. I think under 10 will do it. Oh, I don't... 10 is, I think, without a boosted rate. You could do it, in theory, with 5. I think, with about... yeah, about 5 if you got it 2 times. Okay, come on. Give me an EXP up. Or is the EXP up gone? Oh, the EXP up is gone. Ah, poopy. That makes me feel really bad about the fact that I have all of these cactars still. Not anymore. Apparently it ended and took all of my hopes and dreams with it. Alright, we'll see how good we can build this guy without killing a whole bunch of it. Okay, alright, we have enough. Cool. Alright, well, let's make a 7-star, shall we? And for anyone who keeps asking about how you do it with the 7-star, make sure your unit is not out on any kind of an expedition or that the weapon enhancement event is not going. Find the unit, make sure they are unlocked, go in here, break him into a crystal. If he's a 100% trust mastery, you will not get the trust mastery crystal, which is what we want here. Then go back into the regular fusion, then find the unit, then upgrade him for the low price of 3 million. You might get one soon, but can't remember when they usually do it after a Mog King. They normally don't. Normally it's the start of the month. Well, there he is. 7-star CG Fire Veritas. Now begins the fun part. How many licks does it take to get to the center? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a trust mover. So, someone was asking how many, so let's see how much 5 gets us. 5 will get us to level 116. 8 will get us to 118. 10 is the answer. 9 will get us to 119, but still about 4.15 million. So I'm going to hope for a 1.5 times bonus boost because savings. Nope. Should have got Boko to do it. Those are pretty decent stats on the dude, considering I have literally nothing good equipped to him right now. Oh, you son of a bitch! You gave me the 1.5 after. That hurts. That actually hurts. Probably should still... No, I should have waited. I should have waited approximately, you know, 1 fusion and a little bit later. Squiggles, that's what I should have done. That doesn't matter. Alright, so we got our CG Fire Veritas. Now, what can we do with them? Okay, sorry Bartz, you're out. CG Fire Veritas, you are in. Alright, so we can remove all of that. All of that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go find his TMR. Somewhere. I didn't see what his TMR is called, so it's going to take just a few minutes for me to scan. There's always the element in there somewhere. I'm also throwing that on. What's it called? Okay, it's that symbol. Is that it? I think that is it, right? That's his super TMR. Yeah. Okay, found it. He has really bad fire resistance right now, but that's because we don't have an axe. So what do we have for axes? I have this, which is 110, and also has some extra bonus on it. I have this, which is garbage. I have that, which is pretty garbage. And the rest are hammers. So I have no axes. Thankfully, though, I mean, we don't lose that much by not equipping an axe, I don't think. We lose the 30% attack, but as it turns out, we can equip a greatsword on him. Probably that. I will admit that I do want his super TMR at some point. Yep, that's pretty good. Not the only one who didn't collect an axe. I mean, I never said my axe collecting skills was the stuff of legend. To be fair, it's pretty fair to just be like, the axe just never got one. 1586 feels pretty low so far. On the off chance, let's just try equipping an axe and see how much we get out of it. Alright, so we were at 1500 before. What do we end up with if I equip this 95? 1477. So it doesn't feel that big of a deal. $1603. Honestly, it doesn't feel that big of a deal. We definitely want to equip more true dual hand stuff, though. Probably 2 of his TMR would be really good here. We're already at 300%, though, so we can just equip anything with attack and be fine here. That's attack and magic. I think we can do better than that, right? Probably Great Sword Mastery is best, and it should be on Hayu. Or it's on Jet. Alright. 1894 still feels really low, though. Feels a little low. Who does he have for an Esper? That might make some difference. Try equipping Odin. 1929. Still feels pretty low for that much true dual hand and everything. Alright, well, we'll give him a shot. No, I don't care that my arena orbs are full. Not much, anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Elemental Chain. Ugh. No magic. Limit Burst. 3 spells. 2 fires. Chain of 6. Alright, well. Sure, why not? Lid, get out for the bigger CG unit. And put Odin on. Okay. Runaire is just so much better for this. Any tips for max level fast? There are no tips for doing summons, 3-star summons. Just prioritize who is important. Like Odin? Odin is important. Leviathan is important. Golem is important. Ifrit is somewhat important. Carbuncle is very important. Like, think of roles and who is the most important, and just save up your, max level Esper crystals for that summon, if you want one in particular fast. Lakshmi is super important if you don't have stop protection, or stop removal. I still feel like he should be stronger. I still really feel like CG Fire Veritas should be considerably stronger than he is. Love that bullet chain. Let's see. It's pretty strong. Not having his own element hurts. The big deal about getting 3-star Espers to max level is for the parameter missions, though. And there are very specific ones for each parameter mission. So honestly, I think the really important thing to do is, if you're worried about maxing, look, I play this game lots. I do tons, and there are still a lot of Espers I have not gotten remotely leveled. This is why we love Runeterra. I really don't know too many people who have maxed out all of the Espers at this point. We've been going for months. The crystal rate drop is just pretty shitty in the game. For a reason, Alan wants to make them difficult so people have something to work towards. Like, I've stopped doing all of the other Espers so that I can try and get Alexander done. But even then, it's still going to take me a long time. 3-star Carbuncle and Lakshmi are very important. Yes, Carbuncle has a super high spirit, so it's just great for your healers. Lakshmi has stop removal in her 3-star, which is important if you don't have Ayaka. If you have Ayaka, then you're probably fine. But other than that, Lakshmi is another good spirit one. But her stop removal is super valuable. Especially considering that so many of the trials start stopping. But Ifrit is important for doing lots of physical damage. All of them are important for their own killers, respectively. But Ramuh was a big one because Ramuh was all magic. No recovery magic, 2 fire spells. Yeah, so if you have CG Fina and not Ayaka, then Lakshmi is, and I'm sure I'm saying that name wrong, but she is super important for stop removal if you have no way to protect against stop. So you just gotta pick your battles. Pick the one you think is the most important and just go for that one. I actually have a pretty nice little CG team I'm working with here. I got CG Folka, I got CG Seghart and CG Fire Veritas. I could put CG Reagan and CG Citra and just have the CG party. Especially since Nickel is still being a dick and only being a 6-star for me because he's only ever shown up once. His animation is not in time with his sound effects. Two limit burst, 6 chain, kill with magic. So that's just a big variety of shit I gotta do. Alright, you guys, what's better than 1 CG Fire Veritas limit burst? 2! That is a nice chain. That is a really nice chain. What kind of tank is CG Seghart? Provoke, physical, with some magical protection capabilities that is totally charm immune that can also charm enemies. That's what kind of tank he is. He's pretty damn awesome. Volka's like the world's best MP battery. Also, she can prevent against charm and stop, which is pretty nice. Die, dragon. Fave unit in the game? Like, are we talking Brave Exvius only, or are we talking just every unit? Like, what is the context of my choice? How does he stack against Wilhelm 7-star? If you consider that Wilhelm 7-star can't deal against Charm, that's pretty important for a Provoke tank, because Charm is kind of an annoying status effect. The other nice thing is that while Wilhelm has a lot of counter abilities, Wilhelm's physical is how you describe as not that great. It can charge limit bursts by getting crystals, but you're going to get those crystals in theory during your turn anyway. I would say that the really nice thing also about Seghart is that Seghart uses his defense stat for attacks. All of Seghart's attacks are determined by his defense's stat. Would you recommend Seghart over Bosch, as they can both AoE physical and magical? No, I wouldn't. Bosch became a lot better with his enhancements this month, seeing how he got charm immunity. He can't charm the enemy, but Bosch can more regularly use magic cover, where Seghart is super limited in his magical options, but Seghart also has an 80 to 90% reduction for magic damage, which is considerably valuable. Ooh, we got to take Sezume. We got to do 4 chains, lightning damage, chains, and limit burst. Okay. So I would say that as an all-around tank, Bosch is better. The problem I have with Bosch is that he still feels lacking compared to some of the other tank options. Bosch's limit burst is just, it's okay, but it's not as good as what Seghart can do. Seghart's limit burst with the damage reduction is so good. I mean, honestly, my opinion is go with Awakened Rain and Seghart. That's my tank choices right now. Seghart has is just Charm immune and some nice Provoke and AoE cover options, whereas Awakened Rain is just the best magic tank in the game, and is stop immune and can make the party stop immune. So all of that super valuable. His Limit Burst is okay. I just prefer Seghart's Limit Burst of protecting the entire party with like 45% damage reduction, which is a big fucking deal in a lot of challenges. Like, really, Seghart also has the ability to survive a fatal hit, too, which is, again, super valuable. No, that's it. Okay. So honestly, I would say that I mean my favorite two tanks in the game right now are almost messed that up. CG Seghart as well as Awakened Rain by far. Yeah, Nichol's another option. Problem with Nicol that I'm not super crazy about is Nicol has MP problems in long-term fights. They're not the most severe anymore because they're a good support option for him, but it is still a problem. If you get caught into a bad spot, Nicol can run out of MP pretty quickly, and Ignis has the option too. How future-proof is 7-star Awakened Rain? Very, 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 very. Like, Awakened Rain is just so solid. So solid. You're not doing it right. I mean, I also don't have CG Nicol, and I don't really care that much about CG Nicol because I have Ignis, who does the job just fine. But I have seen MP problems with him in the past, which is always a concern. I would say that Folka is a good match for CG Nicol because Folka can just do so much MP regen. But I do have him with shitloads of MP and MP batteries and free. Well, then you have him set up specifically against his weakness, but you might be giving up other stats in return. It's like, one of the things that still I just don't like about CG Nicol is that he got, like, magic chaining, and it's like, no, no, that's not what you're using your buffer for in active battles anyway. It feels like a win more ability, which is not. Great. But to answer your question, Grat Diablo, 7-star Awakened Rain is probably the most future-proof magic tank in the game. Just an absolute amazing 7-star. I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't have... I actually think there are 3 really good buffing options right now. I would say that, you know, whether you want CG Nicol or Ignis or the one girl that I can't remember her name. There are some really solid buffing options out there. But I'm very aware of what CG Nicol's weakness is. So I have to kill you with a Limit Burst, so I'm going to kill you with a Limit Burst. Now we're going to get tired of that Limit Burst. Ramza? Ramza is... Wait, are we talking Mercenary Ramza or good Ramza? Or, I mean, Mercenary Ramza is good Ramza. Regular Ramza is garbage. Ramza's 7-star was so disastrous. He is, to me, the worst 7-star in the game. I would even put, like, regular Delita ahead of Ramza 7-star. Ramza just got, like, the worst 7-star. His entire kit is so confused. I don't know what the hell happened with him in the design process. Maybe Alum just threw a whole bunch of darts at a board and said, oh, okay, well, Rams is going to be a chainer now. We're not going to improve his debuffing skills really at all. And we're not even going to give him any new buffing skills. And that was what they went with. And it was like, probably not the best choice, guys. Yet, here we are. Sorry. Taking a peek at... since we're a month out from E3, I am keeping a very close eye on the news. I should probably do some of these arena orbs. Same bonus, easier fight. Might as well do the easier fight. But there was a question back, like, what's my favorite Brave Exvius unit? Or what's my favorite unit in the game? Renoa. Not hard. Renoa is, she's got Angelo. Her animations are really cool. She has a lot of unique animations and spells. I honestly think that she's just my all-around favorite. By the way, I want to make a point about something right now. A lot of people set up their 7-star Ayakas with this defensive barrier. First of all, defensive barrier is crap and can be dispelled. It's really total garbage. But the second thing is, it doesn't really fucking matter. Nickel is an MP hog and needs an MP battery unit extra for long fights. Pretty much. Kingdom Hearts release. Yes. I don't think we'll get it. Not at E3. E3 doesn't feel like the right time. But I hope for it. Honestly, anyone who sets up their Ayaka with her TMR, you'd be better just throwing a 50% HP on her. Or, you know, extra defense or elemental resistance. Dodge is crap. Dodge is crap in Arena because mages exist. But the MP, or the HP barrier thing, man is it terrible. It gets eaten up either... You can either have the option of just dispelling it, and that's 2,000 points of damage done by a healer, or you just chain it right into oblivion. Yeah, but if you're using him for MP, he should be using those turns for buffing instead. I feel. Spending MP to make MP feels like a bad option. In general, I don't know. Like, I've never been the biggest fan of CG Nickel. I know there are tons of people out there who live and die for him. But I'm pretty happy with Ignis because Ignis's kit does, you know, elemental resistance, it does damage reduction, it does buffing. It does HP and MP regen. Ignis's kit is just more complete, which is something I like about him. It does take a turn to unlock it, but there is no such thing as a perfect unit. Minor gripes and complaints here and there. I need to get something to drink, so I'm going to be right back. Okay. Alright, we're back. Continuing on. Yeah, well, there's problems with waiting for everything. On the other hand, you might not yet, CG Nickel. Not that I'm wishing bad luck on you, Krat Diablo. I always wish the best of luck on all of you guys, because the pull rates in this game are still kind of bullshit. But I got to admit, like, I remember when Nickel came out, I went super hard and got super boned. So, I never said I was jinxing you, man. I'm just saying it happens. Gonna bring Loki. He was pretty good in Infinity War, so seems like a good choice. I always wish you guys the best of luck because the rates are bad. But my experience was that it went very badly for me. I remember spending a mass amount of resources and getting 0 CG nickels at the time. Oh. Thank you, Aphrodite Krill. Aphrodite Krill? For the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's true, Squiggles. I mean, I really shouldn't have to... I don't think I have to say this, but the rule is you never fucking chase a 5-star ban. Like, you never chase the 5-star. And what's worse, if you do chase the 5-star, you never consider it to be a good idea. Meanwhile, I got 5 nickel off banner. Probably, probability is a cruel mistress. Yes, she is. Thanks for showing up, Sesame. Good fight. I felt like he had a real big chance there. I mean, that's the laws of probability, is the fact that you're always going to have, you know, fights where... Or you're going to have banners where you do really well, you're going to have banners where you do really shitty. What was, like, the Folka banner last month? That really hurt me. Because Folka was a unit I've been waiting for... I mean, sure, we'll fight you again. Well, I guess I just have to use magic. I don't... It doesn't have to be black. But I want to charge my limit first, so... So, Umbra, what should I do about... Should I do one full step UO? Hey, Skarbowski, how are you? Up Sephiroth and dump the remaining Lapis on the CG Nickel banner? Skarbowski, I will answer your question in 1 second. I gotta think about that. The question is how okay are you going to be with Sephiroth or Lyra? Because Sephiroth is just a solid unit with a super TMR. Lyra is a really good 6-star who becomes a mediocre 7-star. And by mediocre, I mean that she's kind of just mid-range because she didn't get anything to help her spirit. Which still hurts a lot of Lyra fans, let me tell you. So really it depends on how okay you are with both of those results. If you're not okay with them, keep in mind that on our side, Nickel never got a step-up banner, which means you could be chasing on really shitty rates. How's the new CG unit? I would say that he is very strong. He has a lot of buffing, and his Fire Imbue on the party is really quite strong. His Limit Burst also, I think, is very strong because it has Holy Explosion chain frames, and that's always big. Yeah, he's blocking CG Zekart right now. But I wouldn't say he's essential. Not yet. Not until I figure out how the hell I can OTK a whole bunch of characters, or a whole bunch of fights with him. I have to do ice damage and no recovery. Like, I'll show you what mine can do here. We'll use his, I guess, his big attack. Like, it's pretty fucking strong, his attacks. I mean, as a chain finisher, I think as a chain finisher, him with 2 CG Hayus, after he imbues the Hayus with Fire Element, could be just insane. I'm not so hyped for Sephiroth and Lyra on this nerf step-up banner. Then skip it. Just skip it. I mean, you always have a chance to pull a Sephiroth later down the line, or if you really like Sephiroth, you can always just UOC him later. Finally, I get to use a whole bunch of stamina potions. Beautiful. We have to fight Suzume all the way down. There's nothing wrong with skipping the Sephiroth banner, although I really like Sephiroth in this game. I think he's very useful. Yeah, or you could just use a few tickets. You don't gotta spend your Lapis if you hate the step-up banner. The only benefit of the regular step-up banner, the one that you're getting on the global side, is that on the global side you have the... I mean, really at the end of it, you're guaranteed one or the other. And that's somewhat nice, considering that it's better than getting no rainbows for doing 5 11k pulls. But other than that, just save, skip it. Whatever your party needs, that's what you should be focused on. Yes, sorry, Skarbowski. Lots of questions. Yes, we did a pull battle between Mog and Boko. And how do I say this? Boko spanked Mog. Really, really good tonight. it was not much of a competition. Yeah, I already got the 7-star. Well, Boko got the 7-star. Ah, okay, so this is something I really like about this guy. Is the fact that I can give all of my party Limit Burst. See? Watch this. Full Limit Burst, baby. Oh, that's just nice. That's good support. Very, very strong Limit Burst from this guy. That's just a powerful combination. Ooh, Cat Diablo, did you at least get something out of that? That sounds like a lot of ticket spending. Oh, stop with the heavy rock music. We're out of it. If you can get any tickets before the Sephiroth banner, or the Sephiroth banner is a Mog King. That's the other thing that you have to consider, is that you always want Mog King bonus units. Just remember, ooh, yay, we got some Dragon Ball Z fighting going on here. Kind of cool that Fire Veritas trains Sesame. Dude, Sesame, you would never beat this guy in a real fight. He's a 5-star base, you're a 4-star base. You will always lose. Skarbowski, the big problem I have with CG Fire Veritas, he needs his Super TMR. CG Fire Veritas' Super TMR feels really essential. Also in his regular kit, it doesn't feel like he has enough attack. Well, I wish you best of luck, Skarbowski. I'd lend you Boko, but Boko doesn't lend himself out very nicely. Hey, there's that kick-ass helmet. Spent nearly 43-star tickets, 4-star tickets, and got 2 Barber Aces, 1 Fravia, 1 Transterra, and 1 Darkina. Holy shit, Crat Diablo, you did fucking great there. Fire Veritas' Super TMR Axe is almost the linchpin of what makes him super good. Do you think it is good compared to J People? I mean, same rates basically between the two. I mean, I think you just did good in general. I mean, the nice thing also, Skarbowski, is that you can put a lot of different types of weapons on CG Fire Veritas, and he does just fine. I have him with the attack parameter Greatsword right now, and it works great on him, but the axe is definitely like his big thing. So unless we get a nice statted axe in the fire axe in the future, it's kind of a little difficult. There might even be a fire axe that I'm just forgetting about. Actually, I think there is. What was I looking at? 2 earth, a limit burst, some ice, elemental chain, no magic, 3 limit burst, kill with a limit burst. I also think the base 3-star is a really cool sprite. But we gotta take PNK. Anyway, whenever Inkcross sees the pole battle, he's gonna be really happy. Alright, let's try this cool robot out. The big thing though, Skarbowski, if you have any 4-star tickets, I mean, now is a good time to dump them on the current banner, because the Fire Veritas banner also gives free Trust Moogles. Okay, first of all... Oh, wait, he has a boosted limit burst rate, doesn't he? That felt pretty good. Okay, now we can screw around. Okay, I'll use my tickets. I got like 10 or so. Sounds good. I mean, 4-star tickets will give you either a 5% all Moogle or a 10% all Moogle. And maybe you'll get lucky and you score a couple Fire Veritases. Reminder, luck does not always work that way. That's pretty cool. I like that animation. PNK is pretty cute, I gotta admit. Umbra, after how many months 7-star or 7-star to JP after Sephiroth banner? Sephiroth was one of the last, but you guys skipped a few banners to get to Sephiroth. So I would assume that it'll probably still be about 2 or 3 months before you see 7 stars on the global side. Good luck, Skarbowski. Let us all know how it goes. 2 Earth attacks. It's only 2 black crystals. I feel like I can skip that if need be. One of the big things, Skarbowski, that I really like about CG Fire Veritas' Super TMR is the fact that it's a 1.9 variant, like a 1.1 to 1.9 variance, which is a lot of variance. Oh wait, what am I saying? I have Earth damage in the boatloads. What was the other mission? Use a limit burst. Yeah, Awakened Rain was the last banner before we got... I should use a limit burst here. I should use a limit burst next one. I did spend 40 tickets on the 3-star and only got my 40th ticket of Fravia. Well, Graf, at least you got something. Could have been worse. You could have got nothing. And I know that's a little consolation at sometimes. By the way, Skarbowski, here's the limit burst. It's pretty hard hitting considering that it's only a level 1 limit burst. I mean, the limit burst animation alone is kind of worth it, but you can get that with one of them. Okay, ice, no recovery, blah. Yeah, I know there's a certain person on the Game Facts boards I know that's going to really like that animation. You have ice. I mean, so right here, I'm going to show what I think is a really cool combination. So what we can do is we can actually CG Folka to just do an AoE MP heal. We're going to use this guy to use his 99 MP regen of Limit Burst. So, fills the entire party, gives Folka back what she spent, and gives us a lot of Limit Burst for everybody. That's a pretty cool combination right there. He is the only rainbow on the banner? Didn't look at it yet. Yes, yes. Like many of the CGs, he has his own banner, meaning that if you do pull a rainbow, pretty good chance it's him. Kind of. He only gives 10 crystals, which is not enough to charge most limit bursts in a turn, but without, you know, without killing himself, that's pretty powerful. There is another ability I really like on CG Fire Veritas, which I'll show off right away here. And it might be the reason why his attack isn't super high. No, the 10% 5-star ticket is crap. You're 100% right about that. It does not give a base 4-star unit. It can give a blue unit, or just a blue crystal. So the one ability I really like in Fire Veritas' kit is this ability, which makes him a 100% targeted unit, but gives him a, come on, 250% attack boost. So that's a big attack boost that he gets. And he provokes the enemy. So actually, we can show this off. So now he's just going to get punched, but he's going to get guarded. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing again? Elemental Chain. Yeah, I think I can just... So this should do a lot more damage now. Provided this enemy doesn't have physical resistance. Yeah, the last hit on his Limit Burst is hitting for about 4.85 million. Alright, well, here we gotta get the challenge done. Yeah, there we go, it's full again. Skarbowski always crap. Yeah, 10% tickets are pretty bad. I feel like this party doesn't run out of stuff really quickly. No magic, 3 limit bursts, kill with a limit burst. Well, we're going to use PNKs. Does limit burst get buffed up with the attack buff that you have? I mean, provided that the limit burst is using the attack stat, yes. The amount of damage it will do will go up. It depends on how the limit burst is calculated, though. So if Fire Veritas was using magic, then it would be magic stat for his limit burst, then it would be really crap. but since he's using his... Whoops, that's not the right option. Since he's using his attack stat, any attack buff is really big for him. Beefcake in the face. Of course, one of the biggest buffs will always be to Limit Burst will always just be leveling the Limit Burst, though. I'd like to say that I'm scared of this last fight, but who am I kidding? I have double Runeras, and this fight is already over. Hey Umbra, I was able to pull both Ornn on Jet. Who should I focus on? Kobe Sierra. You should definitely be focusing on... Are we talking about focusing on stats, or focusing on leveling, or focusing on Limit Burst, or which one? Because Jet's Limit Burst is garbage. I really hate Jet's Limit Burst. Everyone's like, oh my god, no. And I'm like, yes, I really hate Jet's Limit Burst. Other than unlocking his triple cast, it's totally worthless in comparison to, I think, Ornn's Limit Burst. CG Fire Veritas' Limit Burst is pretty awesome. If nothing else, for the Bada Bada. Leveling? If you need a buffer, or a buffer debuffer, I would go with Ornn. If you need a damage dealer and chainer, I would go with Jet. Depends though if you have their 7 stars. Whoever you have a 7-star of, focus on them first. I wanted that helmet. That helmet is fucking awesome. I mean, it's not better than my Gilgamesh, but pretty good. Both 7-star. So again, what do you need more? You need a chainer, or do you need a buffer debuffer? That should be always your, like, what does your party need is always the answer to your question. Or most of the time. Gonna have to get another drink. You have CG Nickel, then I guess Jet. Although Nickel's not much of a debuffer, so. Umbra, who do you think has the most awesome Limit Burst animation CG and non-CG units? Pretty big fan of Ellie's Gundam attack, but Volca is the love of my FFBE life. So probably a tie between CG Volca and Renoa, because Wishing Star is just one of my favorite Limit Bursts from all of Final Fantasy history. Kill with magic, easy enough. Limit Burst, easy enough. 3 Limit Burst, Elemental Chain. 7-star. We got a Rakshini? Really? Why? 7? Okay. Wait, there wasn't a bring a specific unit? No? Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna bring a Jet, because I want to show off to Kobe Sierra what Jet can do. So, like, to show off, my Lakshmi is only level 42? Like, my summons I have not leveled a lot of them. Priorities were things like Leviathan, Ramu, Tetraselphid, Diablos, Carbuncle. You know, the important summons. Not so much the other ones. Show Renault's Limit Burst? Sure. It won't be super powerful because I don't have her equipped very well, but I can show Renault's Limit Burst after this. Just gotta get through all of these. Like Renault's Wishing Star Limit Burst, like the fact that they put Angelo and everything in it. Oh, god damn it. Is it really just a bunch of single fights again? Shit, should have done that. I guess I almost have a full limit burst there. Oh, they really like their single fights in this story. Racking up the rewards though. It's super nice. Ooh, do we have more Gundam fight or more fighting? Oh, it's robot versus swords. Okay. I feel really bad for PNK. Like, PNK is obviously not the better one. Oh, you cheated. Or maybe. Or something. So I guess we're gonna go hunt them down. Okay. Music got... Wait, is that seriously 7 fights? That cannot be 7 fights. What is this? March of the Deceased or Damned or whatever it is? It really is. I mean, at least we're gonna get lots of time to charge up everything. Holy shit, it really is 11 fights. Or, I mean, 7 fights. That's a lot. Oh my god, there's so many. Cool. I'm so glad we did that. Actually, the frame animation on the regular attack is pretty good. Nice weapon raid this weekend. Yeah, I mean, it has every weapon available for it, so no matter what you need to enhance, you can do it. That's always the best weapon raid. I kicked a meteor at you. I'm Jet. I kick meteors at people. I'm a bit of a jerk. I still like Runeera for pretty much everything, though. Say what you will, Runeera gets shit done. Meanwhile, Polka just keeps regenerating MP for everyone. Didn't level my Jet yet. I only have a 6-star Jet. I'm not getting a 7-star. Unless I get another one down the line, but not super crazy about Jet. I'm just not super crazy about him. Good chaining abilities for sure, but really just mediocre limit burst. Oh god, another 7 fights. Alright. No, we're gonna do this the easy way then. 1 limit burst. 2 limit bursts. 3 limit bursts. Never gonna get tired of this. Stop breaking my glass. Alright, now we just do this. And... oops, that was the wrong one. That. And this should fill everybody right up. Yeah, look at that. That's a great 4 combo. That basically keeps us infinitely filled. Hell yeah, 10% mods on the 4-star ticket. Yeah, feels good, right? That's what I mean by like trust moogles have become so cheap on the Japanese side, they're basically worthless. Because you can just get so many trust moogles if you just wait for the right times. Also, triples of units help a lot. Should I save them all? Or should I use them all? Depends if there's a TMR you really need. True dual hand, always valuable. That's always a good one. Or if there's specific equipment, like I just went for, I only have a 6-star CG Nickel, but I went for his TMR because it's just solid. So, I always try and save 100% in case there's a new unit in the future I really want. God, I hope PNK has like some super weapon form. Or no, it's just more of these guys. Like tonight, I just had enough saved up that I could just, you know, fire Veritas. Done. How much you want to bet he doesn't stand up to 2 tornadoes? Yep. Oh my god, he did! You little bastard. Counts. Alright, nice. pretty much done all of the story event already in one night. Which means I can go back to doing nothing soon. Swatting them like flies. It's fine. Alright, so I promised I was going to show off for Noah, so I want to hurry that up. He's upbeat. I got a lot of stuff to do today, dang. Well, at least you're going to be busy. Better to be busy than bored. Alright, so then, yeah, we just got that, and then we're into the extra stage, which... Let's see what we get. Do we get a great? We get a great. Cool. Slowly working my way up. More chocobo weapons I really don't need. But I need those light super sights for Alexander 3-star. Big pain in the ass to level. Alright, so I wanted to show off. I actually clicked all the right buttons there, kind of. I'm going to show off Renoa's Limit Burst, which is one of my favorites in the game. Actually, we can show off Folka and Renoa's Limit Burst, so that's kind of cool. I can show off my two favorites, both at the same time. Also, because I haven't used Renoa in a few months, the mage field has been a little bit competitive. Alright. He's not going to do almost any damage, but that's fine. Do you like the 3-star and the 4-star new units? Are they any good? The 3-star units, TMR, ended up being pretty disappointing. The 3 stars TMR is just kind of bad. The 1.1 limit burst damage up wasn't as big as I was hoping it would be, so it's kind of whatever. The 4 stars TMRs, I would say, are both pretty good. Other than Arena, they don't have much place in terms of usefulness. But that's the way the game is right now. Umbra, which units can do tornado chaining except Shantoto? If Flood? Wait, tornado chaining with Flood doesn't work. Tornado chaining, lots of people have it. Kid Rydia has it. Medina has it. Darkfina has tornado. Renoa has tornado. Rem has tornado. Rem at 7-star has tornado. Who else? There's a fair number of units that have tornado. Tornado's like one of the more common chaining spells. It's better than Flood. Almost nobody has fucking Flood. Okay, so Renoa's Limit Burst. Here it is. Just like in Final Fantasy VIII. Love it. See if I can't charge up the other one. I guess I can because it's on cooldown. Whoops. Well, did that wrong. Love Renoa's Limit Burst. It's so cool. Hey, we can do it again. Probably could have done the other one too if I didn't screw that up. Alright. I just got my 5th Santa Rosalia. Well, a rainbow's a rainbow. Start working towards that 2nd Super TMR there, Skarbowski. Alright, so first of all, CG Folka. Yay! Second one, Rinoa. And the last one, Bada Bada. Not bad amount of damage in one turn, actually. Okay. So that is it for tonight, mainly because it's a big enough axe. It's not the size that counts. It's how you use it. Anyway, that's an old one. So, anyway, you guys, that's going to be it for tonight's stream because I actually have an incredibly busy day at work tomorrow. So, yeah, so I will not be streaming this Friday or Saturday because I just need a couple of days off. It's been a really busy week at work. Also been busy making videos and doing streams, so I'm gonna need, you know, Friday, Saturday to just take it easy, but it's okay because Sunday I will be back. We will be playing God of War again. We will just be I think doing God of War until we beat it every Sunday, basically. Monday will be Hearthstone again, doing fun decks. Had fun this week playing Hearthstone, except for last night's Paladin bullshit, but that was on casual, not on ladder. Meh. Anyway. And then next Tuesday we'll be back for Trial Tuesday, which might be the extra stage if I haven't beat it by then, or I might just do the extra stage anyway. And we'll probably be continuing to smash our heads against the trial that is the Dark Esper trial. Because the Marlboro trial can really go suck itself. Anyway. Not that I'm bitter in any way. But in general, if you're looking for reasons to spend on Lapis right now on the Japanese side, there's still the Orin and Jet banner for till the 14th. And in terms of the Fire Veritas, he's a pretty cool unit. He has some good benefits to him. Probably a little too dependent on his Super TMR. Dude give. Dude give what? What? Now I'm curious. What? God of War difficulties. Yeah. I'm having fun in the game. I don't want to do the harder difficulties. It's already... the story is fine. He needs a fire weapon? Most of his attacks are fire-based, so he doesn't need a fire weapon. But he does kind of need an axe of some variety. A fire katana would be fine on him, but I think most of his attacks have the fire element on them anyway. Except his big hard-hitting attacks. That is where a fire element would be good, but for the most part, axe is where he needs it because it gives him extra attack. I can still pour a whole bunch of MP and attack into him. I'll see what he looks like a little bit later. Gonna take a little bit of time to make him super great. Alright, you guys. So, we'll end the stream as we always do, which is a friendly message from, you know, we got Mog. Say goodbye, Mog. Thank you, Mog. And, of course, we have Boko 2. No, give us the other one. There you go. Alright, Boko, you had a really good night tonight. So, thank you guys. have a good one, and as Boko does, may all your poles be rainbows. Seriously, you're the golden chocobo of luck. See you guys next time.